You know what? If you don't like the person you are today, there is only one thing you could do, which is creating a new version of that person. Because we think that we just need to work on ourselves, we just need to change our life, need to change our surroundings and everything. But the truth is, if you don't try to change your person, if you don't try to create a new identity and quit that procrastination era, quit that procrastination, limiting beliefs, everything that is making your life stuck, then it won't happen. Hi there, I'm Alice, a life coach and an NLP practitioner, and this channel is for you to feel happy on an everyday basis. Subscribe to the channel if you like my content and give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment below about how you want to become by the end of this video. Okay, you know what? Let's have some real talk. I hear a lot of people tell me, Alice, my life sucks. I hate the way I live my life on a daily basis. I feel like I can be more. I feel like I can become someone else. I feel like I have a role model. Maybe it's like Beyonce, or I don't know, or an actress, Jennifer Aniston, or like so many actresses out there. So I was like, you know what? Here is the thing. I'm going to tell you my story first of all, because I think that is kind of inspiring, and also it will give you a whole like picture of how it's going to be. So I remember when I was like 18 or 17, I always felt like I wasn't the right person. I was like all the time, I was working my ass off. That's the truth. Like I was working so hard because I was learning English. But at a certain point in my life, I thought, you know what, in order for me to really go out there and to really like explore who I am and start my self-growth journey, I will need to quit my own country. I never told you about this, guys, but I'm originally Algerian, Kabyle. Like, I don't know if you've heard of this before, but yeah. So I have decided to quit my hometown, my home country, and go for a new adventure, which is coming to France. I know a lot of you are doing exactly the same thing. You're like, yeah, you know what? I will just go to a new country and find myself out there. But the truth is, if you don't have a very clear picture of the person you want to become when you go to that new country, then this is problematic. Because myself, before I came here, I had a very clear picture of who I wanted to be and who I wanted to become. Like I was like, you know what? I really want to become this bad ass woman who is so freaking confident. I would picture myself, just as you see like now, I picture myself walking into a room and everyone is staring at me and like, yeah, that's it. Like I was all the time constantly reminding myself of that. But you know what got me to do that? It's taking action. Because the truth is, if ever you think that you just being out there and waiting for things to happen, then I'm so sorry to tell you guys, it doesn't work this way. I know my truths hurt, but it's the truth. Because the moment you realize that you need to go out there to take action and to really know what you want, or let's say fake it until you make it, it won't happen. So that's why I would like you to start today picturing what you want to become, who you want to become, the way you want to dress, the way you want to put makeup on. Like, do you want very light makeup? Do you want to look like maybe Beyonce, maybe Jennifer Lopez, or like some other celebrities? Do you want to look like, I don't know, a person who has a tattoo on? Then figure out which kind of tattoo you want. So that's how you can create your new self. You know that, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's called David Goggins. So David Goggins is an athlete, like is a runner, and I think he wrote a book as well. I don't remember the name of the book, but I was watching him talking to Tom Bilyeu on his show, Impact something, and he was saying that he used to be fat and he used to be poor as well. But the moment he shifted that paradigm he had about his whole identity, he started changing his own life. So he started working out all the time. I mean, he went into the military and he started like really working so hard on himself. And this is exactly the way he did it. He didn't care about what people were gonna say about him. He didn't care whether people are going to laugh, whether people are going to tell him, oh my God, you look terrible. Oh, you look so skinny, or you look like this or like that. So he just figured out what he wanted and he went out there to do it. The moment he figured out that he wanted to become someone greater than who he was, he started working towards that goal. And how did he do that? It's through working out so hard. It's through working on his mindset, because mindset is the fucking key of everything in life. You know, if you want to achieve something and your mind is like so weak and all the time annoying you, telling you some excuses like, oh, you know what, you're not capable. Oh, you know what, you're not good enough. Or you know what, you're so bad. You suck at this. And trust me, you need to switch that voice off. Whenever your mind starts telling you this, you should remember, what are you working towards? What do you want to achieve? Like, this is why it's so important to know what you really want and where you're really going. Because the moment this is figured out, the moment you quit that procrastination era and you just, think about the result that you're gonna get by the end of that whole journey, everything shifts, everything changes. That's exactly what happened to me. I remember, I went through a divorce, I went through depression, I went through a lot of shit in my life. I cannot tell you when did it start, but it all started very early. I had some people who wanted to rape me. They were so adults, they were very and family, not close family, but a little bit far family. And once I figured out that I wanted to have a very good English accent, I am not an American or an English person or an English speaking person. Now I am, but I was not back then. But once I figured out the whole picture of where I wanted to get, I said, you know what? Once I finish my study, I need myself to have a good career. I want to help people feel exactly the same thing. I could have just decided to hide behind my screens all the time. I'm not really a social media person, You'll notice when you go to my Instagram account, I post stories, but I decided to show up for myself and also to show people that they can do it as well. This is my essence, guys. Every single morning when I wake up, I'd be like, yeah, I need to film that video. Oh, I need to talk about this because I think this is going to help a lot of people reach exactly what they want. So the moment you shift the whole psychology, you go from, I have this method. I don't want to say the name yet because I am writing a book about it and I don't want to go in details about this yet. But I believe that a combination of neuroscience, which is neuro-linguistic programming, you program your mind through your language. The language you use every single day, the way you treat yourself every single day is exactly what you are going to get out of life. Not asking God for what you want is a big mistake. But if you just take the leap of faith and say, God, I want my life to look like this. I was watching this Netflix series of How to Get Rich. So you certainly have seen that on Netflix. It's Ramit who filmed the video. He's a bestseller author about how to get rich, exactly. So he was saying the first activity he was given to every single couple or to every single person he was coaching is design their dream life. And this activity is so crucial because if people want to get rich but they don't know what their rich life looks like, then what the hell are you doing, guys? Seriously. And I saw this woman, she's a French woman, I don't remember her name, Amina or something like this. And she was like, you know what? I believe that money serves me, that money is an energy, that money is good. And she's not even like a rich person, okay? But she's like, I love the energy she was putting out there. And she knew exactly what she wanted. She wanted to create this like, multi-million-dollar restaurant business. Well, even if it's not really realistic, but she's a dreamer. She knows how she wants her life to look like. So if I'm saying this, it's because I want you to grasp the point of me telling you, you need to know how your life is going to look like. And I swear that the moment you get to that realization and the moment you know what your dream life or rich life or your new you is going to look like, everything starts to change. And you have to ask, you have to manifest that. When I was talking about my method, it's like a combination of positive psychology, of neuroscience, of human design, of lifestyle design as well, because your lifestyle matters. If your lifestyle sucks and like you're eating junk food, all the time blaming people for whatever happens in your life, and you're all the time like blah 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 blah, my life sucks, I hate my life. I'm so sorry, but how the hell do you want to have that dream life? So everything is interrelated, but be mindful about the words you use on a daily basis. Like when you wake up in the morning, instead of starting your day with some freaking news or which are going to make your day suck and like make you so stressed out, why don't you start by saying, I am blessed for having this. I'm so happy for having a roof. I'm happy for having amazing friends and for having an amazing life. Your whole life will shift. And you know that proverb which says, fake it until you make it. This is true. Because the more you act like someone you want to become, the more you become like that person. But here is the thing. I don't want you to lose yourself in the middle of that faking process. Because sometimes we really tend to think that we are another whole new person, that we forget that we have values, that we have principles that we don't want to give up. So even if you're trying to fake it and you're trying to become someone, but why don't you stick to just being who you are as well and sticking to your core values? I mean, those change through time, I'd say. But if you're a kind person, this cannot change. Personally, even if I'm this like amazing, I would say that. I don't care. Some people are gonna say, yeah, Alice, you look too skinny. Some people are gonna say, oh, your body sucks, your outfit sucks, your haircut sucks, or your makeup sucks. I don't care. I don't give a damn shit about what people say about me. What I give a damn about is what I think that I am, or what I think that, I love this quote that I'm not going to say it right. Seriously, I know that I'm not going to say it right because I heard it in the conference of Jay Shetty. He came to Paris. He did this, Love Rule Tour, World Tour. You heard of it certainly. And he said, I am not what I think I am not what you think I am, but I am what you think that I think I am. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's like the whole meaning of this is that I am not what you think I am, but I am what I think you think, what you think I think I am. You see, like, I don't care about what you think. I'm like, it's true that it's like, we all live in that social standards, in that like, yeah, I need to fit in, what the hell? I don't care about fitting in, If someone is not aligned with me, why would I try to fit in? I don't care. I don't give a damn about that. What I give a damn about is being fully myself and embracing my positive aspects, my negative aspects, embracing my flaws, embracing my freaking imperfections. Or I'd say it, I love the song of John Legend, which says, I love your perfect imperfections. We all have perfect imperfections. So why the hell are we trying to escape from that? Or why the hell are we trying to just, let's make it unrealistic? Like I don't have any flaws. No, we have flaws. All of us, like, That's the truth. But love them. Fall in love with you. Fall in love with your flaws. That's the way you become who you want to become. And to sum up all of this, don't think that it's like an easy process, but the moment you know what you want out of life, the moment you know what you want to look like, what your dream life will look like, that moment everything makes sense. So start by doing this. Start by thinking about what you want and create your new freaking amazing identity. Because I know you've got something special. I believe so fucking much in you, my friend. And I know you watching this video, it means that you want to change. You going out there and typing on YouTube how to create my new identity, how to shift my paradigm, how to shift my programming or anything like this means that you want to change and you want to shift. And how can you create that change? It's through working your ass off. This is the way you can create change. This is the way you can make things happen for yourself and not wait for anyone. And why don't you use the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins? Whenever you feel like something is happening and you're not really enjoying that thing, like in your head, or like you've got that self-doubt or those self-limiting beliefs, why don't you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Like, you stop it immediately. You know what happens when you count from 5 to 1? It's that you activate your prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for taking action. So take action, go do it, and trust me, you'll never regret this. If you like this video, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, because obviously it's going to support me so freaking much. And I really want to reach more people out there who need my help and who needs to hear these kind words and these caring words, because I know there are millions and millions of people out there who need to hear this, who just have to take a leap of faith, believe in themselves as I did, or as you did, and as many and million others did. And we will get there all together. I believe you can do it. So share this video with a friend who needs to hear this as well. And if you want to connect on social media, on my podcast and TikTok, it's Always Positive Vibes on Instagram and TikTok. And also go check out my podcast if you want to. Thank you so much for sticking till the end of the video, and see you next time, my friend. Bye!